And now to 17-year-old Louise BORDET and 21-year-old Martin Chardin, both experienced with former partners, now teamed up together. Louise BORDET and Martin Chardin. Second time we've heard Black Betty's great music.
Yeah, it really is, and they did such a great job, particularly on the step sequence at the end of the program. Had the attitude, had the quality of skating as well.
And just have to acknowledge it. I don't want it to sound like a broken record, but some teams just do, some coaching staff and some choreographers just have a greater appreciation for musical sensitivity and timing. And that was so very evident, as we expect.
You don't sound like a broken record, because that's the first time I've heard that from you.
This season, but I might be repeating it a few times this season.
I listened to you. That's probably it. Yeah, great job.
And you know, a new team, I mentioned that they're both experienced with others, new to their partnership, but the qualities we spoke about during warm-up of their fundamental basic solo skating, very evident in the combination of two strong skaters individually, is always going to be successful. I've seen, I think, both of these skaters performing their twizzles with their previous partners, and you can see united in the technique, and I think that's because they've had, although different partners, the same coaching staff with those other partnerships, so the technique is embedded and consistent. And here, this is actually the passo 2, but on one of the first passos, no, sorry, the second passo, the first key point was given a T mark by the technical panel. That's suggesting that the time taken on the steps for that key point were incorrect. And all of the teams a little
loss of balance there, but yeah, hung on.
Yeah, and this is the final element in the program, and as we've mentioned yesterday, this is early in the season for many of the teams, and so the run-through mileage isn't quite as established, so I'm sure the legs are burning a little bit more than they will be later in the season. But each of these arm movements appropriate and timed. I think that is Emily Telemack, who is a singles and pairs coach, who's joining them in the kiss and cry, presumably because their main coach, Kathleen Aribert, is now ringside with her back-to-back students. And nice to see then that the French coaches are supporting one another.
Yeah. Teamwork. 57.67 for Louise and Martin. That will put them currently in the 3rd place. I think the hug says it all. They're happy with that. And your top 5 on the leaderboard so far in the rhythm dance.